we have to return to the idea of you being a spark that exists in permanent connection with the mother-father spark, which is your own essence. And we have to understand, above all, that you are that spark. And everything that you project is that light filtered through the layers that you add to you in order to have an experience of physicality. Now, the light in you is unchangeable, is your essence. Nothing exists, not you, not your reality, not the universe, without that light. So the moment that there is light, everything exists and forever will exist. So that is your essence, and you have to understand that. Unchangeable, untouchable, infinite in space, which for you can be said as time. Now, you have control over the layers, the filters that you are using at any given time. We talked about some filters being easier and harder to remove depending on the reasons why were created and when were created and your awareness of them. But now we want to go a little bit deeper into that explanation. You have a code. In your words will be a mantra that you can use to go back to that original spark, to connect with Source, which is in you, that original spark. And through that original spark that is you, through the umbilical cord, to connect with the Source, where you belong to. And that code is I am. It's that simple. When you say in your language, I am that I am, you are affirming that you are, above all, you are essence. You are that unchangeable, divine spark. That is it. Every time you say, I am that I am, you are going through and ignoring, dissolving for an instant all the layers that you added yourself, that you added to yourself to define yourself and your reality. And you are going directly to the essence. I am that I am means that the only real definition of who you are is that divine spark, nothing else and nothing less. At that moment, and when you understand this code, you exist. You exist with no purpose, with no boundaries, no limitations. You are in a state of permanent existence, undefined, Nothing is rushing you. There is no purpose for your existence but existing. I am that I am is you acknowledging that you are a divine spark that belongs, that exists within the divine spark. That is all, and that is all it is. That is the one truth. Everything else are layers, are filters that help you have an experience. So now, before we continue, I want you to say, I am that I am. And when you say it, we are going to say it together. But I want you to think on your heart and see the light in your heart. And through this light, find this opening. And that opening is a tunnel, an infinite umbilical cord that connects you from Source. So when we say this mantra, you're going to think of yourself. You are going to connect with your heart. You are going to see light coming from your heart. That light will show an entrance. That entrance is open for you. And as you go through that entryway, you find a tunnel of light that will bring you to Source. Do not judge the experience. Do not put any expectations. Just feel. And every time you try this, you will see the experience transforming and upgrading for you. But we are going to start today. So together, let's breathe in and exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Again, take a deep breath and exhale. See yourself now surrounded by loving light. Understand your own energetic self around you. Open yourself to the love and light of your spiritual guides, your teachers, your spiritual family. Feel yourself, see yourself within this space of unconditional love. And now, repeat with me. I am that I am. Breathe in. Exhale. I am that I am. Breathe in. Exhale. I am that I am. Breathe in. Exhale. If you want, open your spiritual arms. I am that I am. Now see the light coming through your heart. I am that I am. Look closely into that light. Feel this opening. I am that I am. You are going within. This is your inner journey. I am that I am. And the space keeps opening for you, and more light is coming through you. I am that I am. And now feel this pull calling you from within, and let yourself go. I am that I am. And now exist. And now be your essence. Recognize your true self. I am that I am. Allow yourself to expand. You are infinite, limitless. You exist as light. You are your own sun. Open yourself. Express all the light that you are. I am that I am. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Returning to your physical self. Perhaps not fully yet, but closer to physicality. Can you notice how difficult feeling physicality is when you are surrounded by this light? Can you notice how difficult it is to leave this state of being, knowing that you will separate yourself from the state in order to have physical experiences, in order to experience individuality? You are brave. Every time you manifest in physicality, you are brave. You are disconnecting yourself you create an idea of this connection. You give up your love, your light, in order to be physical, in order to get knowledge. I am that I am will bring you closer to your essence. But right now, you want to have an experience. You want to understand something about you. So you are manifesting a reality. You are picking and choosing layers to dim down your light so you can manifest a physical reality. You and only you are picking and choosing the filters, the definitions that you give to yourself. So now we are going to focus on those definitions. How are you defining yourself? I am human. Notice what happened with that light. I am human. I am human. Isn't it easier now to be more physical, to feel your connection with your body now? Less light, but your body feels more real. I am human. Let's try now. I am a woman, or I am a man. Define yourself by your gender. Less light, more physical. Breathe in, exhale. Think of your nationality. Think of the country that you were born. Think of the color of your skin, the color of your hair, the color of your eyes. Think how tall or short you're defining yourself. Think of your family. Visualize the faces of your family. Visualize what you do for the work. What is your job? And keep adding all the definitions that you give yourself. See how every definition brings you closer to Earth. But every time you connect with the mantra, you remove momentarily all these layers. So now understand that is you and only you, the one that manages the layers, the filters, and how much light you allow to be around you, to be expressed through you at all times. Yes, from physicality, having awareness of your state of being at all times is very tiring. But we are offering you this wisdom for you to take whatever feels comfortable for you. We are sharing this wisdom with you for you to become your own manager, for you to gain control back, because now is the right time, because now it is allowed, because you don't need to live by default anymore. You can choose your experiences. You have control over the filters that you are wearing to dim down the light, to reflect your light as physical experiences in a way that can make life expansive, joyful, blissful. Breathe in, exhale. Now we want to share one more aspect of this mechanism. If you want to create health, this is an example. If you want to create health, you will add the filter of health. Your code, your mantra will be, I am healthy. But the moment that you say this mantra, if there are filters that contradict that light, that contradict that physical manifestation, you will receive a thought saying, no, I am sick. No, I cannot do this. No, this is not real. You will feel an off feeling in a way of emotion, or maybe a word in your mind. At that moment, you connect with that feeling, with that thought, with that word in your mind, and you will say 3 times, release, release, release. And you will repeat your mantra, I am healthy. And if again an off emotion or thought or idea comes to your mind, you will cleanse that energy. Release, release, release. That is how you can start adding filters that will help you project what you want to experience. While at the same time, you will start noticing what are the filters that you are already using that projects the reality that is not aligned with who you are right now. And you will start working on releasing those filters that are not helping you to project the reality that you want to manifest right now. Remember, you are always now in control of adding and removing filters, but you have to have absolute understanding of your essence, of your light. You must understand your essence. You must experience your essence. And from your essence, you work with the filters. The experience that you'll see are just an automatic response to the space that you are. I am that I am. And I am love. I am wisdom. And I am power. I am that I am. I am love. I am wisdom. I am power. I am that I am, and I am love. I am wisdom, and I am power. I am that I am. Bring your hands to your heart. This is what we have been waiting to share with you. Feel our love. Feel our state of being, because now we were able to share this truth with you all. Feel our expansion and our light, because now we are welcoming you in. You remember our connection now. You feel our love now. We feel you closer now. Thank you for that. Now, when you feel it's right for you, you may open your eyes and please ask questions if you have.